Michelle, I want to ask what it's like to join a Marvel movie from like a fan and a press perspective. Does it kind of change anything? Do people start asking you about this movie? Because I feel like these movies get so much attention that it might be different from other films and other work.
It's funny because I think that the crowd that's drawn to it isn't a crowd that I walk amongst. It's like young boys. Like I have a few friends who have teenage sons and they're very curious about it. But the kind of my everyday interactions with people, they're not, my mom friends aren't like, tell me all the spoilers and...
So I feel like you just kind of answered my next question, but were you at all a comic book fan? Were you familiar with Marvel Comics before you take on this role?
I honestly, no, I really wasn't. I started watching the movies when I got this part because I thought, I really want to see what this world is. And then I saw, wow, there's a lot of fun to be had here, Robert Downey Jr. Like, there's a lot of fun that you're having.
So who in your life kind of informed you the most then? Because I know for Tom, he said that his son kind of caught him up to speed on Venom, and there's so much happening in comics, it's almost impossible to keep up with. So was there somebody who was like, so this is your character and this is what she can be?
No, nobody really. And I've actually only ever had one girl come up to me and say, like, she-venom, man, that is so cool. So for whatever reason, maybe once the movie opens, then maybe more comic book fans will come up to me and let me know
You won't be able to walk around Comic-Con. You won't be able to walk that Comic-Con floor. It gets intense down there. It gets intense. But when somebody approaches you and says she-venom and you hear what she-venom can be and that becomes a possibility, does that get a little bit intimidating? Because that's a huge special effects role. That's some physicality behind it that you might not be used to. So does that get a little daunting maybe?
I like anything that I haven't done before. Anything that's new to me. I've been doing this for 25 years. I've been acting. So anything that's like, oh, wow, that'd be so cool. I haven't done that. Like, I haven't done something that's super physical, or I haven't done something that involves a lot of technology. That sounds really exciting to me because I don't know anything about it.
So Tom had to balance that whole bipolar relationship kind of with Venom and Eddie. If you were to take on a she-venom role, do you think, you said you like challenges, are you ready to kind of go schizophrenic on it if you have to?
Give me a challenge.
So there are several scenes where you come face to face with Venom. So I'm curious what that set is like, because obviously Venom isn't standing there. So what is it like to see Tom doing his thing, or whoever is out there in motion capture? What is it? How do you kind of act that out? What is Ruben saying to do?
You're really making it up in your head. You're just trying to get back to like a sort of childhood state of play when you really did see these like magical things in front of your eyes, because it's pretty barren out there, when you're doing this stuff. You're looking at an X. There's just no way around it. That's a green X you're looking at, and they're telling you that it's a big scary monster.
Just look at the tennis ball and be scared, whatever.
Pretty much.
There was one really emotional scene that I enjoyed. It didn't involve any special effects. It was you and Tom in the car as Annie and Eddie, and Venom is kind of pushing Eddie's dialogue in a certain direction. So how do you guys do those scenes? Is there somebody feeding Eddie's Venom's lines to Tom and so he can react?
I can't let you in on that, but I mean, Tommy would have to tell you. I don't know if he wants his.
Have you heard him do a Venom voice though?
Maybe.
Is it a little intimidating? Like, I mean, I feel like it could be kind of scary in real life to see somebody bring that out.
Maybe.
All right.
Maybe. What happens on set stays on set.
Fair enough.
Unless it was inappropriate and you need to report it to those higher up.
That's true.
Then don't let that stay on set.
But that didn't happen on this set.
That did not happen on this set. This set was very, very respectful. It was the first movie that I've made post Me Too, and it was the most respectful work environment that I've been in yet. No innuendo, no, it was great. It was really...
And you got to play a role that ended up being really key, because there's a moment where you get left in the woods, and I was like, hey, we don't leave the women behind.
Not anymore.
And then it's like, she's back.
And then she says so, right?
That's right.
Doesn't she? Did she say it in this
I told
cut?
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to spoil it.